Good evening everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's been a couple of weeks since I posted anything up. Since I was last chatting away to you all, I had developed a terrible strep throat and it ended up with me having to go for a COVID test and everything else. Well, thank God it was negative. So today I thought I would come on and share something with you. As you know, my channel is Tarot, Tats and Teas. So this video is going to be about teas, and I'm going to share with you something new that I have found in the tea world. So first of all, what have I recently stocked up on? Well, here we go. We've no peace and quiet with these two around, if you can ignore them running around. They're having their mad half hour. As you know, I have said it before, I'm a mad lover of hibiscus tea, and I actually was introduced to hibiscus tea when we were on holiday in Bali in 2018. It was the first time I'd actually drunk hibiscus tea, and I have to say I fell in love. Needless to say, I now have to order it online because it's not very easy to find locally. So I was coming to the end of my Chiswick tea company hibiscus tea, and this is the one that's in the sort of powder format. Okay, I pop this into my little tea ball that I put into my teapot, and it's gorgeous. So what did I buy? I bought a Chiswick tea, but I really like this even more than the powdered because this I feel I get far more flavour from. Now it is the same company, the Chiswick Tea Company, but this is the organic, they're both organic hibiscus, but what I like about this is the fact that it's actually the hibiscus petals, okay? And they really do seem to add that bit more flavour to the tea. And again, with these, I do pop them into the tea ball because I'm not really a lover of things floating around in my tea. So with these, depending on the size of the petals, I either pop them into the tea ball or directly into the teapot and use a strainer. I always make myself a pot of hibiscus tea because I love drinking it either hot or cold. Just bear with me while I just sort these two out. Yeah, as I was saying, I like to drink it both hot and cold, or cold. So when I make a full pot holds, oh gosh, about 5 cups of tea, and I wouldn't be having one after the other, so the pot would go cold, and it's really pleasant as a cold drink too. In the summertime, my aim is to make a pot, pour it into a jug with ice, and drink that throughout the day. I do like the petal version, and this I bought online. I bought this through Amazon, so if you're looking for that, I'll put the links below this video for these teas. Okay, now other teas that I've been drinking lately are I've had a little issue with sleeping and relaxing my brain. You know, you get that sort of monkey brain and it's sort of going about all over the place. And I do find now people say, well, Twinnings teas, they're not always, you know, a lover of them. Just bear with me. Yeah, sorry, as I say, that they sometimes, you know, sometimes people sort of poo-poo Twinnings tea, saying, oh, it's not real tea, or there's this, there's that. Each to their own. I would never knock one person for drinking your everyday Barry's cup of tea, your Thai Fu, Earl Grey, if that's what floats your boat, or even the Superblends by Twinnings. Now I do enjoy their Superblend range because, and people would say, well, you know, do you think it's possibly all sort of subliminal, or is it just sort of because you think it's going to help you sleep, it does? I actually did find that sipping this, I had a cup maybe, I'd say an hour before I went to bed, and I just sipped it while I read my book, and I was actually really relaxed. And yes, I did go to sleep, and I had a good sleep. Whether it was the tea that did it, or I put myself into a relaxed frame of mind, I don't know. but I have noticed when I haven't had it at night, I tend to either struggle to get to sleep or have a restless sleep. So I have enjoyed this, and like I say, it might work for me, it might not work for other people, you know, and like the other way around, what works for other people might not work for me. So that is the Twinnings Sleep, and the flavour with this is spiced apple and vanilla with chamomile and passion flowers. And I have to say, it really is, it's although it's relaxing, it's not, you know, overly strong when it comes to flavour. And apparently passion flower contributes to normal sleep, so that probably did help. So flavoured herbal infusion with chamomile and passion flower, spiced apple and vanilla. And it says here, passion flower contributes to normal sleep. Enjoy 3 cups a day as part of a varied and balanced diet and a healthy lifestyle. I wouldn't drink 3 cups a day of it. That one I just have of an evening. Another one that I have really enjoyed, and the reason I drunk this one is because, oh, that is lovely, is because I love reading, and during the day I'm sort of getting myself back together again after going through lots of different treatments over the last 4 or 5 years. Oh, sorry, it's been 4 or 5 years, and I'm, you know, my fatigue is not as bad as it was. So during the day, I like to try to be awake as much as possible. Now, I do listen to my body and I sleep if necessary. However, I do find that I do a lot of reading, and I do enjoy reading poetry. I enjoy reading works of sort of classical literature. I enjoy reading plays, and it might sound very nerdy, but I thoroughly enjoy reading Shakespearean plays. I am also a lover of my bog standard thrillers and horrors, but then I also love researching things on various stages of eras of history, but and also tarot. I love reading all about tarot, so I like to have, you know, a good focus. And I have been drinking the Superblends with vitamin B6, and this is the again Twinnings Superblends range, and it's mango and pineapple with ginseng, and it tastes divine. In fact, I'm going shopping on Saturday. I need to stock up. I only have 5 sachets left, 5 tea bags left, so I need to replenish this one, because not only does it taste absolutely gorgeous, but I just do feel that, wow, you know, I am focusing, I am awake, I'm not having my nanny naps, you know, and I'm not a nanny, I'm young. Well, I like to pretend I am. And one that I bought this when I was out shopping with a friend of mine, and it's a Pukka from the Pukka range, and it's elderberry and echinacea organic tea, and it's a rich embrace tingling with fruity warmth. It's nice. It's elderberry, okay. It is nice. It's lovely, but it doesn't taste half as good as my mango and pineapple. That has to be one of my favourites. Now, you might be wondering what I'm drinking here in the tea that I have here. Well, this was my new find that actually arrived today. Oh, and this tastes gorgeous. If you like mint tea, now I do buy the mint tea from the Pukka range, from the Twinnings range, and I have a green tea with mint. My cupboard is full of different herbal teas, and they're very minty, but I have to say, I think this is possibly the mintiest mint tea I've ever tasted. And what is it? Where's it from? I'll tell you now. This is something I've come across very, very recently, and, oh, sorry about that. It is called Teaballs. Teaballs, Tea Without Limits. And I will put a link to this Teaballs site so that you can have a look at this yourself. And it comes in so many flavours. Now the Teaballs, instead of having to worry about carrying tea bags with you, you know, sometimes you go places and people offer you teas, and I would not drink your regular tea. It just doesn't sit well with me. The only time I would drink a regular cup of tea is if my mum makes it, because I just like my mum's tea. Yes, I'm 54 and I still have that sort of blankie. That's my mum's tea. And anywhere else, I just drink my herbal teas. Now, you can often visit people and they'll say, oh, pop over for a cuppa, and you pop over and it's only normal tea. They don't necessarily have herbal teas. And it's another reason why I like to keep herbal teas, in case anyone calls and they don't like your standard teas. Well, this is the packet from these are the Teaballs. You can pop these into your handbag, okay, and you can drop one or two of them into a cup of hot water and join your friends in your cup of tea, carrying with you your favourite flavour. I also ordered, yes, you guessed, a hibiscus version too. Now, I thought it would be unfair of me to try the hibiscus because that's my favourite one. I thought I would try the mint because I haven't had a mint tea for a long time. Now, just a heads up, all the instructions are in German, so good luck. I'm just so glad there are pictures on the side. Now, I think I read this wrong, because I think I might have made it a little bit strong. For a cup, say 200 mils, oh no, that's right, 1 cup of 200 mils of hot water, you have 2 to 4 of these little balls. They're like little tablets. Yeah, just like little, yeah, as you can see, little balls of tea. And if you have a 300 ml cup, you add 3 to 5 or 6, 3 to 6 of these little balls. Now, I wasn't quite sure whether I was drinking out of a 200 or 300 ml mug, because I didn't measure it out. So I thought, well, it looks big enough, I'll just bang in 5. So that's what I did. I don't think I'm poisoning myself. I will tell you, I have a really nice mint flavoured herbal tea here. Now, I'll go through some of the ingredients. Just bear with me. Oh, yes, it is minty. That's what because you know, sometimes you can get a herbal tea and it says mint. Now, with my tea bags that are mint teas, 99.9% of the time, my tea bag is just left in there to stew, because it takes an awful long time to get that flavour. When I put these little tablets in today, I poured the hot water from the kettle into my teacup there, and I just dropped in 5 of these, and you just watch them dissolve. And I gave it a little stir. There are no bits in the bottom of the cup. There are no tea leaves to have to be concerned about. There's no straining. You know, if you're going to take them with you to a friend's house, you're not going to leave a mess at the bottom of a cup. And they're really handy to carry around. I wasn't expecting this much of a zing off it. I'm really pleased with this. Like I say, I haven't tried the rose hip, or should I say hibiscus, yet. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be one I'll have tomorrow. So let me see. These come in a variety of flavours. Let's have a look. Now, I'm just going to pop a light on here because it's got a bit dark. Oh, you can see behind me there my blankets for my my Reiki bed over there. Come out and they've had a nice airing. So they're sitting there waiting to go. So let's have a look. There's the classic selection, okay. You have your Earl Grey, and in that it's black tea extract with natural bergamot flavour, acidifier, citric acid, acidity regulator, what's that? Acidity regulator sodium carbonate. Well, I would imagine that's what makes the sodium carbonate, makes them give a little, you know, fizz as you drop them into the water. It's a little bit like a tiny bath bomb, only not as explosive. Then you have the mint. Now the mint is a mixture of menthol and piperita. Now I'm not sure what piperita is. I'll have to look that up. And the ingredients in this are peppermint tea extract, acidifier, citric acid, acidity regulator and sodium carbonate. Again, to give it to help it dissolve quicker. The chamomile and it's chamomile flower tea extract, acidifier, citric acid, acidity regulator and sodium carbonate. So that seems to be the general mix for all of them. Yeah, so the next one is green tea, which is your green tea extract, and the same as the others. Your rose hip or hibiscus, which is your rose hip extract, bitter orange peel extract, hibiscus flower extract, elderberry extract, lemon peel extract, and then the rest of the other things that were in the others. So those are your classic selection. Then you have your nature selection, and they are the Rothenberger herb mix, which is fennel seeds, peppermint leaves, rooibos, sage leaves, chamomile flowers. You have your good morning tea, which is green rooibos, pieces of ginger, natural flavour, lemon peel and orange peel. Then you have lemongrass, which is just lemongrass. Your winter magic, I think that lemongrass would be really nice. I'd imagine that'd be really lemony. Then you have your winter magic, which is rooibos, plum pieces, cinnamon, natural aroma and blue cornflower. Baby love, and this is for people that are breastfeeding. It's I'm not sure. Anay, fennel seeds, fenugreek and black cumin. Okay, then you have rooibos, which is your rooibos tea, ginger tuber, mint, which is that the one I have there, or do I have that mint? Two different mints by the looks of it. This mint is just mint leaves. Chamomile, again chamomile flowers, sencha or sencha, which is green tea, fennel, sage, ceylon, hemp tea and eucalyptus. And what is really nice is that you can order them in little sets like that, and you can get a little stand almost like a spice rack to hold them in. But that's what I'm looking to get. See that? You get the mug and it stands on a little stand there, and you can put a tea light inside it, pretty much like you would an oil burner, and that would keep your tea warm. Well, wouldn't that be great in the winter time when you don't want your tea cold, That really would be nice. So let's have a look what it says about tea balls. What are tea balls? Tea balls are the smartest and best way to make a wonderful cup of tea in no time at all. Put as much tea balls into your hot or cold water and enjoy the best flavours which is given by nature without any stress. No tea stains, no waste, no brewing time drama, and up to 50 cups of tea in a small dispenser or tiny strong glass bottle. Tea balls can also be used for cooking, baking, cocktails and much more. The difference between the classic and nature selection: our classic version consists of a highly pure plant extract and dissolves in water without leaving any residue in In the case of the nature variant, we press the pure organic or medicinal tea directly so that a small sediment is produced when it dissolves, as in the case of natural apple juice. The Nature Rub variant is particularly aromatic and sustainably produced. CO2 neutral, full utilisation of the plant, and dissolves particularly quickly. Do you know, I might try some of that. I'm going to try that lemongrass one, I think. I'll have to order that. Now, I'd actually forgotten I'd ordered it a couple of weeks ago, and it arrived today. It gives you, here we go. Put 2 to 5 tea balls into a cup of hot or cold drinking water. Wait until fully dissolved and enjoy. Now here we have it in English in the brochure. Sorry, I didn't. I'm only just realising that now. But if you're going to go by the box only, I had to use the pictures. Yep, and then it gives you the dissolving time, hot or cold water, and it is good for, it's gluten-free, no sugar, lactose-free, and great for vegans too. So that's my newest find in my world of tea. So I hope that's given you something to think about and think, oh yes Elaine, I'm going to go off and try some of those little tea balls. If you're a tea lover and you like your own little quirks as to how you like your tea doing, it's not a bad idea to have a little bottle of your tea to take with you wherever you go. So I'm definitely going to enjoy my herbal teas as much now as I ever have done. I'm not going to say that I'm not drinking my others, because I certainly will be, particularly my mango pineapple with ginseng. That is gorgeous. So folks, those are the updates on the tea part of Tarot Tats and Tea with Elaine. I hope you've enjoyed this little peek into my tea habits, and I hope you do go on and try one of these for yourselves. Why not? It can only do you good. Take care. I hope you're all staying healthy and happy, and I'll be back soon with more tarot talk. There's a few new books that have arrived into my sticky little paws, and I am waiting on some new decks to arrive, so keep an eye out. Chat soon. Good night.